What's up, everybody? AG Chopsticks here, and as you can see by the gloves in front of me, I've got something special I want to handle today. So let me get these on, let me get you updated what we're looking at, and show you an incredible collection that you're probably not going to see in very many other YouTube channels. So let me get gloved up, and I'll be right back. All right, we're all gloved up, and we've got what we're going to be working on in front of me. Now, before I start, I want to, it's been a while since I posted because, I got frustrated with the YouTube. I got frustrated with, quite honestly, viewership, etc., etc. I'm not going to bore you with the details. But I came to figure, you know what, I've actually got some really cool stuff. I know a bunch of knowledge, and I actually enjoy doing this. So I'm going to start putting out content again when I feel that I have something to share with the community. This right here is something I definitely think should be shared with the community. You've seen this display before, and let me take away this piece of paper really quick. And in a previous video, which I'm going to link up here, I started talking to you about the El Cazador typeset. And again, the El Cazador was a ship that sank off the coast of Louisiana, blah, blah, blah history. I'm not going to bore you with it, even though it's really cool. If you want to find out more about the El Cazador, go watch that video that I had just posted up there. But when I last left you a year ago, you saw the collection like this, where I had my 8 real and my 2 real. And we were missing 3 coins. Well, it's been a year, and I've been busy. And something I added to the collection really quickly, right away after doing this, I just hadn't posted yet, was my first addition to it, which was this El Cazador 1783 from the Shipwreck, 1 real. So again, this is 1 real, so 1/8 of what this is, and quite honestly, if you're looking at 1 real, 1/2 of what this 2 real is. But it was a nice 8 real, and it's got some definitely sea wear, and it's really nice piece of history. And if we look at the back here, you actually see a lot of the same design, and it's tough to bring it up. Give me 1 second here to bring that up on camera and see if I can get a focus. So yeah, you can definitely see the details, but you can also see the corrosion where it was buried under the ocean for over 2 centuries. So, that was a really cool piece and addition that I made to it. And it goes right here into this display. So far now in this display and in the order I picked things up, I had my 8, I've got my 2, now I've got my 1, and I still love that 2 for its condition. Beautiful coin, beautiful history. The next piece I picked up, and this one is something a little bit harder to get in a decent shape, is going to be my half real. You can actually see that it is holed there, and it actually calls it out on here. But this is a 1741 Pillars, Mexico half real. So again, from the El Cazador wreck, and you can see on the reverse, if we can zoom in a little bit there, some of the shield design back there, but then you've got the pillars here on the front, and that's why it's called Pillars. Great piece. Eventually something that I'm going to want to potentially replace once I get this set fully completed. But I had my half. And these two actually came really quickly. I've had these ones for probably 6-8 months now. They were relatively easy to come by. 8s are probably your most common that you're going to find. You're going to find them all over the place. I've got a couple. So far, that is what that set is looking like. Nice little collection, and still in its little holder here that I introduced you to last time. I'm trying to move that a little bit so my O-ring light here that I'm trying to give you light is a little bit better focused. But I tried and I tried and I tried. And in that last video, I mentioned that 4 real was going to be the most difficult. It was the least quantity on the ship, and probably the highest priced. And I had seen some online that I wanted to go for. One that I missed went for like $200, but it was a really bad condition, like that 8 real I showed you last time. It didn't have a date, it didn't have a known mint, because everything was worn away. And all of these, Mexico, 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 date, 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 date. Everything had a date, everything had a mint. I wanted something in my collection that had both. And annoyingly, I waited. And I waited. And I waited some more, and I tried different contacts through Instagram, through Facebook, through YouTube. Nobody could find one. Actually, I found one through a contact on Instagram from the salvager himself of the wreck, but they wanted $1,500 for a raw piece. And I didn't want a raw piece, nor did I want to spend $1,500 on this collection. But 2 weeks ago, I stumbled across an eBay auction for a 4. And I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited to say that I am now the owner of a complete El Cazador collection. Let me get this one closer up into it. It's got some great details still. You can see the date there, 1775. So that's 1 year before the United States was officially that country in 1776. And it is from Potosi, Bolivia. So it's not in Mexico, but it is a minted version. It's got some great details for being under the ocean for over 200 years. I'm going to flip it to the back here and actually show you some great details on the reverse of the coin. You can actually see right there, it's like a T with an S over the top of it. That is for the mint in Potosi, Bolivia. Let's get that focused again. There we go. But I tell you what, this was an expensive coin. This is actually literally the most expensive coin I've ever purchased. But there's not many people that you're going to find out there that can do this and have a full set, so a type set of El Cazador. This is, again, just that information card I showed you last time in that last video. But you know what? This wasn't a pretty enough presentation, so give me a couple minutes. Let me do something right quick and show you again a complete, you're not going to find very often, El Cazador Sunken Treasure collection. 1 minute. And there you have what I built to display my El Cazador set. I took a shadow box, put some LED lights in here, and actually put it underwater scene because it was sunken treasure. So this is actually, that was almost not cool, my completed set of El Cazador in my lighted shadow box. And the reason I did this, because it's fun to, control things, make it look different, that's kind of spooky. But I wanted to display it. And I'm going to show you a quick video of where it's displayed. But yes, there you go. I'm going to leave you on a sea shanty with my El Cazador display that I have up on my wall. My little remote control with my LED lights. This set took me a while, and it was actually rather expensive. But you know what? I've always said it, and I'll continue to say it. Patience pays off. It is not a matter of if, but when. I was patient. I got an amazing coin, honestly, for an amazing deal, and completed this really very rare typeset of El Cazador Sunken Treasure. Now, I've got to find other things to work on this besides my junk silver pickups, but an amazing piece of history is now mine, and I wanted to share it with you out there in the YouTube community. Whoever does end up watching this, thanks for watching it. I apologize, I've been away for a while, but you know what? I had to do some soul searching on how I wanted to do and what I wanted to do next. But your patience paid off because you now got to see this amazing set. Be safe out there, be kind to each other, and check out this amazing display. Thanks for watching.
There once was a ship that put to sea, and the name of the ship was the Belly of Tea. The winds blew hard, her bow dipped down, oh blow me bully boys blow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. She had not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her a right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.